Number 10. The Hawaiian alphabet has 13 letters. The alphabet contains 12 letters, 5 vowels, a, e, I, o, u, and 7 consonants, h, k, l, m, n, p, w. The Hawaiian alphabet has 13 letters, 5 vowels, long and short, and 8 consonants, one of them being the okina, a letter which represents the glottal stop. Number 9. African great parrots have vocabularies of over 200 words. So much so that it boasts a vocabulary of over 200 words, with a minimum of 100. Research has shown that the African grey is intelligent enough to not only mimic, but also comprehend human language as well as communicate needs and feelings, in addition to other clever things. Number 8. The only continent without volcanoes is Australia. Australia is the only continent without an active volcano. There are 2 active volcanoes off the continent of Australia, but still within Australian territory. They are located on Heard Island and on the McDonald Islands. Australia does not have any active volcanoes because it does not have plate boundaries. There is evidence of historical volcanic activity throughout Australia, with much of the activity having taken place along the east coast of the continent. The volcanic activity is thought to have happened sometime in the past 60 million years. In general, volcanoes are said to be extinct once they have been inactive for at least 10,000 years. Number 7. There are no rivers in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia does not have any permanent rivers, but does have numerous wadis, valley, which are riverbeds that are either permanently or intermittently dry. This list is arranged by drainage basin, with respective tributaries indented under each larger stream's name. Number 6. Canada has more lakes than any other country. Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined. Canada is the second largest country on the face of the earth, and it has a lot to brag about. Out of all the natural lakes in the world, more than 50% are situated in Canada. Number 5. Japanese people don't have middle names. Although foreigners may use middle names in Japan, middle names for the Japanese themselves are completely unheard of in Japan, and documentation such as forms, passports, and family registries, equivalent to marriage and birth certificates, have no place to write a middle name. Number 4. The world's smallest mammal is the bumblebee bat of Thailand. Kitti's hog-nosed bat, Chryseinicteris thanglangae, also known as the bumblebee bat, is a vulnerable species of bat and the only extant member of the family Chryseinicteridae. It occurs in western Thailand and southeast Myanmar, where it occupies limestone caves along rivers. Kitti's hog-nosed bat is the smallest species of bat and arguably the world's smallest mammal. It has a reddish-brown or grey coat, with a distinctive pig-like snout. Colonies range greatly in size, with an average of 100 individuals per cave. The bat feeds during short activity periods in the evening and dawn, foraging around nearby forest areas for insects. Females give birth annually to a single offspring. Although the bat's status in Myanmar is not well known, the Thai population is restricted to a single province, and may be at risk for extinction. Its potential threats are primarily anthropogenic, and include habitat degradation and the disturbance of roosting sites. Number 3. 80% of the world's rose species come from Asia. Rose is one of the best known, and most favorite plants in the world. There are 100 different species of roses. Majority of them are native to Asia, while others originate from Europe, North America and Africa. Roses can be found throughout the world due to commercial breeding. Cultivation of roses started 500 years BC, and resulted in creation of 13,000 varieties of roses. Wild roses can survive in various habitats, except those associated with extremely cold winters. Certain species of wild roses are faced with uncertain future, listed as endangered, because of the habitat loss. Number 2. Russia has the world's largest area of forest. According to the FAO Global Forest Resources Assessment 2015 and official Roscos data, Russia, also officially known as the Russian Federation, RF, has around 11.47 million km² of forest land and other wooded land, which constitutes 49.8% of the total land area of Russia. Number 1. Spain's largest source of income is from tourism. The economy of Spain is among the largest in the world, with its gross domestic product standing at $1.36 trillion. The country ranks at 14th place in the world's largest economies. In Europe, Spain's GDP is only surpassed by that of France, Italy, Germany, and the UK. Despite being hit by the 2007 to 2008 financial crisis and the property recession of the 2000s, the economy has experienced significant growth in recent years, growing by 3% in 2016. However, the country is heavily indebted, with public debt being equivalent to 99% of Spain's GDP. In 2013, the country's gross external debt stood at $1.3 trillion. The euro is the official currency used in the country. The regulation of financial institutions is handled by the Banco de España, the nation's central bank. The country has invested heavily in infrastructure to facilitate the growth of industries in the country. Spain is home to the 5th busiest port in Europe, Valencia, which is also the busiest port in the Mediterranean. The country has Europe's longest high-speed rail network and is only surpassed globally by China. The major industries that drive the economy of Spain are the tourism, manufacturing, agriculture, and energy industries. The tourism industry is an important economic driver in the country, accounting for about 11% of the nation's annual GDP. As the world's third most popular tourist destination, Spain receives more than 75 million tourists each year, who come to sample its wide range of attractions. The prominence of Spain in the global tourism industry is manifested with the presence of the headquarters of the World Tourism Organization. Tourists from France, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Italy make up the bulk of Spain's international tourists. The country has a total of 12 national parks, the majority of which are found in the country's mainland. Spain is marketed as the ideal summer holiday destination in Europe, and has numerous attractions to that effect. The island of Tenerife is Spain's most visited tourist site, as it is home to the famed Teide National Park, the most famous national park in the country. The Mediterranean coast features fantastic beaches, which attract summer tourists in their millions. On the other end of the spectrum is Sierra Nevada, the country's #1 winter tourism destination, and home to many ski resorts. Spain is not only known for its natural beauty, but also its historical sites. The country is home to the third most important city in Catholicism, Santiago de Compostela, which draws Catholic pilgrims from around the globe. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.